How to find your style in 5 easy steps, growing your confidence through fashion. Confidence in styling doesn't come in a package. The key to looking great isn't following all the latest trends. Quite the opposite. It's staying true to your personal style. But what if you don't know your personal style? Although they make it look very easy, women who know how to dress themselves learn their lessons. Besides all the practical advice that people give you about styling, which by the way are very important, don't get me wrong, knowing how to dress for your body type, your personal colorings, being perfectly groomed, confidently styling your clothing in a manner that truly represents who you are and how you want to be perceived, evokes a much deeper understanding of who you are at a given time, and a great exercise of creativity. In a time where we are bombarded by information from all sides, it can be very confusing, given the generic information out there, to find what really works for you on a personal level. That's where your judgment plays an important role in all that. So when we see all these amazing women impeccably dressed, know that they themselves made mistakes. But the difference is that they learn from them. They aren't afraid to dare to be themselves. You can only get better at something when you practice that. Otherwise, you won't have the lived experience of what it takes to dress well. And if we don't exercise our creativity, we won't be able to find our style. I myself am aware that I made lots of mistakes, and I'm constantly learning from them. Remember that we are not a product, we are a process. We are always evolving. The only person that prevents us from being ourselves is us. Hi and welcome everybody. I'm Silvana, personal stylist based in Sydney, Australia. For the past 25 years, I worked for luxurious magazines and I've styled women from all over the world and from all walks of life. In this channel, find elevated styles for women over 50 in a new and refreshing way. But before we start, knowledge is power. Even though I said what I said earlier, the very first thing you need to understand is how to dress for your body type. When you have the knowledge of what works and doesn't work for you and what your weaknesses and strengths are, you can buy the right clothes that either accentuate or camouflage those. And that's the whole secret of styling. I could stop right here, making the most of what we have and creating the illusion of anything we want. Slimmer, taller, younger, whatever it is, the opposite may be the case. But also, psychologically speaking, and for me, even more important, feeling confident, walking taller, portraying an image of success, of being approachable, for whatever goal, clothes can do that for you. I made videos on all of that, so you can check those videos out. But for now, let's dive into the steps. Step number 1, rid yourself of conventions. That's the first step in liberating yourself and having fun on how you dress. Remember when you were younger and dressing was fun? So try to go back there. Get rid of all these burdens, of all these misconceptions or restrictions about age, about your body type. Oh, I can do that. That's not for me. I don't have this body anymore. Otherwise, you won't find pleasure in dressing yourself. You'll feel so much lighter if you do so. I understand that with the lockdowns and all this crazy couple of years that we've been through, many of us have gained weight, which can make dressing challenging. But we have to take one step at a time approach. Focus on being healthy and active, and everything else will fall into place. Be patient and persistent. Tip number 2, find your style. Once all the restrictions are put aside, it's time to start thinking of the things you like. A good clue is look around your place and how you decorate your home, the books you read, art that you like and appreciate, the films that you watch. All these things are a hint of your personal style, because we don't just restrain our personal style to fashion. It encompasses all aspects of our lives. So if you look around, see if you like modern art or if you like something a bit more traditional, more classic. Also look at the people you admire, how they dress themselves. It's easier to identify these things on others rather than ourselves. Step number 3, analyze your wardrobe. Open your wardrobe and have a feel of what it is. It could be messy, it could be anything. But above all, think about the pieces that you reach out more often. This is another great indicative of what you're more drawn to at a given time. Put all those items that you chose and that are probably the 20% of your wardrobe roughly that you reach out more often, and think about why they make you feel that way. That's a very important exercise to do. Perhaps you may like a top that every time you wear people pay compliments, and it could be that they say the color looks great on you, or you wear a dress and people say, wow, this flatters your body very much. Try to replicate those more and get rid of all the other things that don't make you feel that way. We are here using our intuition and exercising our own judgment, as opposed to relying on other people's opinion, a salesperson or an influencer. That's way more empowering than anything else that you can learn. Step number 4, create a capsule wardrobe. I know, you're probably tired of hearing me say about a capsule wardrobe, but bear with me. Edit your closet to the basics. Like I said one step earlier, once you got rid of everything that doesn't belong to your wardrobe, you have to go through this process. Get your closet to the basics, the very basic pieces. And they should be perennial pieces, the pieces that you spend more money on, the pieces with the best quality in neutral colors. Timeless pieces that they don't have any odd shape to them. They're very classic cuts that they suit your body type very well. If you don't have these pieces, you probably have some of these pieces, but if you're missing one category, try to go and get them. And take your time to find them, because they will be the foundation of your wardrobe. They will be the canvas for your outfit, for your wardrobe, but it doesn't mean that you're gonna stop there. You can if you want to. And this will be the pieces that will go with everything, that will make your life and your styling much easier. Think about a little black dress, t-shirts, cotton preferably, a nice blazer, a great pair of jeans, a tote. So among these pieces, obviously, you have to keep the ones that make you feel great. These pieces might be simple, but they actually will enable you to show off your unique style. But most importantly, they will provide balance to the ending result. So over the course of the few weeks or months, buy one piece here and there. Take your time. Don't go and get rid of everything you have in your wardrobe, otherwise you end up with 1 or 2 days worth of outfits. Another thing that is important is to understand that our style evolves. Some people don't understand that and think that they should be dressing in a way like 20 years ago. But remember, we evolve. Why can't our style evolve too? And really get rid of those pieces that don't resonate with you anymore. Perhaps that hot pink top doesn't suit your fancy anymore. Is it because it doesn't fit anymore, or you don't like hot pink anymore? Either way, you gain valuable information. In step number 5, you can develop your own personal style by getting inspiration somewhere else. It doesn't mean you can find somebody who has a similar body type to you, someone you admire, someone on social media, or something you know in person, or a celebrity, whatever that is. Create a mood board and experiment with your own unique style. Once you create a capsule wardrobe, it's time to start thinking about inserting serious style into your wardrobe that shows and highlights your personality. And that's the fun bit. A great piece of advice that I give: don't go shopping. Go looking for clothes. That way you get rid of the burden of having to buy something. Experiment with fabrics. Try on different styles that you never tried before. Discover new brands that really resonate with you. That can be proven a great marriage. And it's such a fun exercise to do. You can turn that into an event and bring your friend or even your daughter. Don't listen to their advice. Exercise your own judgment, like I said before. I know that for many, trying on clothes can be very intimidating or stressful. But remember that fashion is supposed to be fun. That's why we have to go back to step number 1 and really rid ourselves of all conventions. I shouldn't try this or that. Be open. This is the stage that you have to be open. And remember that even if you made a mistake, you can change your mind. You can always return the item. So really be open to the whole process. Bonus step or tip. Start with a bold accessory, whatever that means to you. Statement earrings or a nice scarf, whatever suits your fancy. Start incorporating that in your daily outfits. Make that kind of your signature style. Alternatively, try a pop of color. something that you thought you couldn't wear or you never imagined yourself wearing. Play with different textures, velvet and lace, or silk and leather. All these things bring interest to the outfit. Pick the ones that you enjoy more wearing. It's all about you. Be creative and mix and match high and low end brands. Create something unique that you've never seen before. I guarantee you feel great. And finally, once you got all these pieces, go back to your wardrobe and mix and match all the new pieces with the existing pieces. Spend an afternoon doing that and trying to style your clothing new in different ways. We tend to style our clothes over and over again the same way. So that's a great way to do when you have less pieces to deal with. So there you go. These are my easy steps on how to find your style. I hope you find it useful. Let me know if you're doing that, if you intend to do that more often. Especially let me know how you feel if you did that. Consider subscribing to this channel if you find it inspirational, and if you like this video in particular, please go ahead and give me a like. That would be very, very appreciated as usual. And of course, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, a great week, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye everyone.